What's up, guys? Welcome to 2024. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to my first video of 2024. Now, with this year, there's a few things that I want to do a little bit different. First of all, we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers. So if you guys could, after watching today's video, if you've enjoyed my content over the lifetime of however you've been watching, if you could press that subscribe button, press the like button, help me continue to grow this channel, I would really appreciate that. I am honestly more motivated than ever to continue to trade and continue to grow this channel. So with your help, that is possible. That's number one. Number two, there's a little bit of a change that I've implemented to my community and something that I want to share here on YouTube as well. And that is daily trade reviews. Every single day reviewing the trades that I take, win or loss. I want to do that with the group to further their education and hopefully them enjoying the community. And then also here on YouTube, I figured I could just record it and send it off to YouTube and let you guys enjoy it as well. So the video that you're watching today is a recording from that review of all of my trades today. Every single trade, win or loss. It was a $1,300 day today. That was my first trading day of 2024. I have the entire TradeZella lined up with Interactive Brokers so you guys can see all of that. Eventually, I'm going to incorporate some live trades into this as well. I just don't want to make this daily review something that does require a lot of work on my end, because if I'm going to be doing this daily, to be able to include the live trades as well is a lot of work, a lot of editing, a lot of this and that. So I'm going to, for now, leave the live trades out of it. But if you guys do want me to include these live trades, please let me know down below. With enough of you guys liking this type of content, this daily trade review, I will add more effort to it. I'm trying to see if people enjoy it, if people watch it first. And then if that is true, if people do enjoy it, I'll add those live trades on top for you guys to see as well. So I hope you enjoy this one. The audio is a little bit funky because of the Zoom link. I'm still working on that a little bit, so I apologize for that. The audio won't sound as crispy as it does right now, but it's still very, you can still hear what's going on and you can enjoy the video. So enjoy it. Press that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Road to 100,000 subs. Thank you guys for all the support. After watching the video, make sure to show some support as well. I will see you guys tomorrow for another trade review. All right, so let's do a trade review of my trading day. Today was the first day of 2024. We're going to go ahead and review my trades on a daily basis. We're going to do a Zoom link with the Discord community, and then I'm going to post a recording of this after the fact. I'm going to try to get it done daily. We're going to see how that goes, but I hope to continue to stay disciplined in doing this on a daily basis. I think it'll help me. I think it will help you guys. So hopefully you enjoy this. I'm going to try to just post them every day and maybe make a new playlist on YouTube so that you guys can rewatch these. So today, first trading day of the year, 2024, $1,300, $1,330. So here's the Interactive Brokers. You guys can see that matches up, 1330. I'll move this over for you guys to see. Here's every trade. Tesla, 398, Netflix, 417, Square, you can see right here, 335, IWM, $477 loss, Amazon, and then the second IWM trade. So that was my entire day on the first day of 2024. Now, let's go ahead and review every trade. Let's just go over everything. So we're going to put the charts on the right side here. So here is the chart on the right side that we can review together when we go over the trades in TradeZella. So something to notice about my trades today, just something to point out. You can see that I had an 83% win rate, and my average winner was smaller than my average loser. I had one loss, which was larger than some of my wins. So this is something to notice about my trading day. I was profitable due to my win rate, due to my accuracy, more than my ability to have a positive win-to-loss ratio. So just something to note there about my trading day today. All right, let's click into my trades and let's review the entire day. So we're going to go to View Details, and we are going to review every trade that went on today. You can see there is my equity curve, and let's start with the Square trade that I took. So first trade of the day was Square. You guys can see we had a $335 profit. We had an entry here around 934, and then we had scale outs along the way. You can see the red arrows are my scale outs, and that is how it went down. So was looking for shorts under 75.50, a major hourly rejection level. Now let me explain to you why I was watching 75.50. So you guys can see right here on the chart on the right side of your screen, we're going to go to the 30-minute chart, and we are going to look at 75.50. So if I go here and I zoom in, over here on the left side of your screen, I'm going to get a little bit more time so we can really see that rejection point. So 15 days. There we go. So you guys can see right here, square on the hourly chart had a previous high around this area, 75.50. We also had a previous low around this area, 75.50. So in my eyes, if I'm going to see a break under 75.50, I'm going to look for a rejection, and I'm going to target this no sort of just consolidation, no demand area. So what we saw, if we go into the 2-minute chart, we can see, we'll zoom in, and we will see exactly what happened, and that was the 75.50 rejection. So we had a break under 75.50, we had a push back up, we had a rejection of my key level, and that gives me the confidence to enter, right? Because if I enter there, I can put my stop right above that area. If it moves back above 75.50, I'm out of the trade, I take my loss, and that's that. But what we saw and what we knew was that there was a key rejection at that level. We used that as our stop loss, and we got a very quick aggressive move in our favor, which we scaled out into, and that is how that trade went down. A 12% ROI. The last contracts, I think, were up about 40%, so a really nice trade there. Had some runners and took profits into the demand lows around that 73.50. Setups, supply rejection, break and retest. Saw the 2-minute candle rejection at 9.34, which gave me confidence, scaled out into the move. So that was the first trade, and that was the first one that we're going to review. The next trade, Tesla. $397 profit, basically a $400 profit on this trade. I took 10 contracts. You guys can see right here is where I entered and where I exited. So let's go ahead and pull up the Tesla chart. You guys can see right here the Tesla chart on the right side of the screen. And what I noticed today was a previous day low around 247.70. So I'm going to go to the 5-minute and I'm going to zoom into the last 2 trading days. This was a previous day low right here. Previous day low. And I was watching to see if we got under that low, which we did, is there any point during the day that we turn that level into a rejection, which would be a break and retest of previous day lows, right? So that's what I was looking for. So right here is where I entered my position. I'm going to go to the executions. You'll see it on the screen. And then I'm going to go to the 2-minute chart. So right here, that red zone on your screen is previous day low. And what we saw there was a bear flag, right? Rejection of the 20 SMA and previous day lows. And that is my favorite break and retest rejection, bear flag for more downside. That is identical to what we got, right? We can see right here, we could draw that out. We have a little, let's go ahead and pull up the parallel channel. We have this bear flag right there and an entry at the top of the bear flag with a stop over that 20 SMA, which was right here, right? A stop over that 20 SMA. Got a nice move in my favor, took quick profits for about 10%, 9%, and I got out because I knew I had demand down below, around 244. Had some demand down below around 244, so I wanted to take that quick win. Very nice trade. Previous day low turning into a rejection point. Bear flag move into the previous day low. We had the 20 SMA stacked up as a potential rejection as well. So that's that. That is trade 2. Trade 3, Netflix. All right, so Netflix is trade 3. You guys can see right here. I was watching Netflix to move under a previous major demand. So we can see right here, if we go to Netflix, 482. If I zoom in, 482 was both a previous demand right here, right? And a previous rejection right there. 482 was a major level. This was also a demand just Friday of last week. So if I go into the 5-minute chart, we can see that after Netflix broke that previous day demand, that Friday demand, it got very aggressive to the downside. Because if we go back to that hourly chart, look at the price action under 482. Under 482, it is basically straight up, straight down, straight up. So I know that the straight moves could happen in this zone, that low volume area, and that is what we got under 482. So we got an entry here right around this 937, right? 937, nice entry right here. I'll go ahead and go to the 2-minute chart. After seeing Netflix break under that 482, I took my entry in this zone using the 482 as my stop loss, right? Knowing that if we got back above, I'd stop out there with an entry short around here. So risking a few points, looking for that low volume gap to work out, and that is exactly what we got. Pretty much instantly in profit, no drawdown, really nice entry, and really nice follow through. Got me about 11%, $416 profit. And that was just a major supply rejection, a rejection of a major level, and it was a low volume gap for downside. All right, let's go into the first losing trade of the day, which ended up being a fantastic winner, but there's a reason why I took a loss here, and there's something that I did not wait for. I should have been more patient for something on the IWM. So I'll show you, we're sort of looking at, I'm actually just going to draw, let me go ahead and zoom out here a little bit. We're going to draw this little trend here, which was forming in the morning. Right? We had this little uptrending move on the IWM. Actually, you know what? I don't even think that's the right move. That's not the right move. So let me go back. I was looking at the wrong day. Let's go into today's price action. That's where we want to be. We're not talking about last week. So here's today's move. Sorry about that, guys. Here was the uptrend that was going on in the morning, right? So let me go ahead and go into IWM. Let's go into the losing trade that I took today. You guys can see right here. So I had an enter on IWM puts around this 956, and I had an exit at 1001 for about a $400 loser, $477 loser. Now I was looking for this channel here to break down. You guys can see right here, we had this channel, and I was looking for this to break, act as a bear flag, and pretty much make the move that it did later in the day. Now, there's a reason why I lost on this trade, and it is because I had an early entry, and I did not have confirmation on the entry. I did not have the proper confirmation to enter this position when I entered. When I entered, which was around this time right here, there was no weakness being shown. There was a supply rejection, which I was happy to look for, but there was no actual weakness, no confirmation of weakness on the stock, right? On IWM, we were holding lows, we were making higher highs, higher lows, right? There was no confirmation of that entry. So that is why I ended up taking the loss, stopped out over my 201 level, you guys can see right here, and I took my loss. Now, I re-looked at this trade because we started to get rejections in this 201 to 201.50 area, which was aligning, right? If I go back to the 5-day, 5-minute, we were aligning with rejections of the previous day lows. So you guys can see right here on the 5-day, 5-minute, we were pushing higher, but we were still rejecting some of this pre-market action from the previous day. So I was interested in getting back into this position after taking my loss. So I'm going to go back to the IWM trade that won. This was a winning IWM trade. And you can see after taking my loss, I looked for a re-entry, right? You guys can see around here, I looked for a re-entry of that original idea, which ended up working out beautifully. So now, there's something that's very key here that made it so that my second entry was valid and it was more correct, and it was right in here. It's this action right here. And if I go to the 2-minute chart here on the actual TOS, it was the first sign of a lower high, right, on this bear flag breakdown. So it was the first sign right here of a lower high forming. This was your previous high. This was your lower high. This was really the proper entry. It had a channel, right? Let the stock sort of channel higher. Don't try to fight that. But if you start to see some lower highs forming and you get that flush under that channel, then, right, you look for that entry. So that was a proper entry. I didn't get the exact proper entry today. I could have definitely cleaned it up here, but overall the idea was valid. A retest rejection of previous day lows. I took an early entry here, stopped out here, and then I started to re-enter looking for that breakdown, which ended up being very nice. 77% profit, $614, and that was pretty much the last trade of the day. The last trade that we can just quickly go over is Amazon. This is a very nice trade, 11% trade, so actually a really nice setup and a really nice follow through. I just had less money in it because it was sort of end of day, and it was right here, guys. This was a break and retest of 150 on Amazon. You can see right here, and it was also the 20 SMA. So we had previous lows here, previous low a day there. We had a break, we had a retest, 20 SMA, break and retest bear flag, entered on that high, sold for a 12% gain, $44, and that is my trading day. So we'll go back to the dashboard. You guys can see January 2nd, 2024, Tuesday, $1,330. Those were my trades today. Hope you guys enjoyed this trading review. If you did, press that like button. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to the channel as well. This is something that I'm going to try to do daily within the group. So if you guys are interested in joining, seeing me trade this all live, which we traded every trade live today, check out the Discord link down below. It's going to be the first link in the description. If you want to sign up for TradeZella as well, which is where we reviewed every trade today, I have a coupon code down below for you guys as well. 10% off your monthly or yearly subscription. I highly recommend it. I'm going to personally try to do my best to stay true to TradeZella and really track the trades that I take, hopefully making 2024 my best trading year ever. So thank you guys again. Press that like button if you're there on YouTube. If you're part of the Discord, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.